All right, let's get more on our top story, the assassination of the governor of Aden in Yemen. I'm joined by Sama'a Al-Hamdani. She's the director of Yemen Aden, a non-profit organization that focuses on Yemen issues, and she joins me live from Washington, D.C. Thank you very much for joining us. Now, what do you think the aim of this attack was?
Clearly to take down the government and to disrupt the peace in the city. The governorate of Aden is a liberated city from Houthi control. It is a city that Yemen's government can potentially return to. However, ISIS has other plans, as well as Al-Qaeda, that has taken control of the governorate of Hadramaut and now Abiyan. It seems that they have other plans for the south of Yemen.
Okay, talking about other plans, what impact is this attack going to have in general?
Well, first of all, the governor of Aden is one of the few government officials that are on the ground in Yemen trying to carry out government tasks. And so they eliminated him after he came out on an interview 3 days ago saying that ISIS and AQAP are not a real threat in the south of Yemen. Just nearby, you have Al-Qaeda and the Arabian Peninsula taking complete control of the governorate of Hadramaut through the main city, Al-Mukalla, and they have taken control of the governorate of Abiyan, and they seem to want to continue expanding. Both of them look at Yemen's government as their enemy, as well as the Houthi militia. They want to take control of the region. And so now the governorate of Aden, although liberated from Houthi militia and fighters, they struggle with peace, stability, access to just regular medications and everything like that. And now the government is going to face a real challenge going back in there because they're not willing to face ISIS as a real threat there. They keep on kind of dismissing their presence, kind of downplaying their role, creating investigation committees. Although ISIS takes claim for these explosions and killings and assassinations, the killing of the governor of Aden comes a day after a judge was assassinated in the city of Aden. This judge ruled in several AQAP trials, and so it seems that they have their eyes on judicial officials, government officials, soldiers, of course. Over the past year, they've carried out several assassinations, and a few of them are actually, they've been recorded on video, so we can go online and just see the terrorizing ways in which they slaughtered these soldiers. And so they are taking control of that area. They've operated in the north as well, in the city of Sana'a. Al-Qaeda and the Arabian Peninsula has elements in Taiz. They are definitely a force on the ground, and Yemen's government and the coalition that is launching a war in Yemen, they need to also look at ISIS's movements, Al-Qaeda's plans, and look at both of them as enemies and as potential power struggle coming up in the region.
Sama'a, tell me, how significant was Saad as a political figure?
How significant was
the political figure of the governor?
Oh, the governor was actually very well liked. This last governor was a military official. He was an advisor to President Hadi. He was for some time in Riyadh, but he returned back to Aden and has been carrying out a lot of work on the ground. He was well liked. He was really trying to carry out his job. And so he was a figure that a lot of people in the south of Yemen and in Yemen in general are very upset to lose. He seems to have had an agenda to kind of help repair the damages that took place in the area.
All right, Sama'a Al-Hamdani joining us live from Washington, D.C. We thank you for that analysis.